They're called strippers, dancers. Someone was asking, what is the rate of STD amongst this group of sex workers? Somebody said, they're not sex workers, they're strippers. And someone laughed and said, well, they are strippers until they start having sex with the clients, also known as customers. Now, I've worked at a strip club for approximately 6 years, and I was actually shocked to discover that many of the strippers, dancers, actually do have sex with their clients right in the club. That was one of the issues I had there, actually. I started complaining about, because, you know, I had customers who were like my favorite dancers, my favorite girls, because they were buying my food. So I got to know them and like them. And, you know, I saw one of them. She was a Colombian young girl. I swear she looked like 14. And I was like, oh, who hired this girl? Why did they keep hiring these young girls? I know she wasn't 14. She said she was 18. I don't even believe that. But I saw her in VIP. She was sitting on a guy's lap and facing me as I walked past. And it was obvious she was riding him. I looked at her, and her eyes were closed. You know, her eyes were closed. She was gone, far away. And you know, downstairs VIP, there's a bar. And these guys, what they do is they buy the girls endless drinks, just drink after drink. And the girls, they don't want to be there. This girl would be brought there by, you know, whatever pimping gang of pimps, you know, involved in that kind of, you know, those activities, gangs and drugs and such. So they would drop her off and pick her up. She was terrified, this poor girl. And that was her life. Dropped off at the club and just dance and make money and fuck. And yeah, it really disturbed me to see that, because I said to the owner, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't know I was working in a whorehouse, because I see all these signs all around saying, don't touch the dancers, $5,000 fine if you touch the dancers. And then I find out it's just bullshit. It's like the whole world is like this. They're full of shit. You know, even the owner knows, you know, they're fucking in the club. And there are signs saying, no touching allowed, $5,000 fine. Meanwhile, the girls are literally banging guys in the club. I saw so many girls having sex, because my kitchen was adjacent to the VIP. Right? I gotta walk through the VIP section to go to the bathroom, to go upstairs to deliver my food. I had to go through VIP, and the bartender was they were different bartenders, but the worst one was the short, shrimpy Russian dude named, what was his name? I forget his name. I don't want to remember his name. He was so awful, a racist asshole. And he was the biggest pimp there, because girls were paying him to allow them to have sex with their clients in VIP downstairs. Yes! They're fucking upstairs too. But I'm talking about downstairs because that's where I was. So yes, it's true. Strippers are having sex with clients. Why? What didn't Cardi B say? How they were robbing guys? Well, how do you think they can rob guys? If they take a guy from the club and they say, hey, let's go to the hotel or wherever to have sex. Then they're drinking. Then they're doing drugs. They're doing coke. They're getting intoxicated. The guy is so high out of his mind, so drunk. That's where they rob them. And then they bring transgender prostitutes to come and do sex acts with the guy while they take pictures to implicate him. Okay? And that's where they blackmail them. So, you know, the strippers are not innocent. No, they're not. But I do know for a fact that not all strippers are having sex with clients. There are girls who are strippers who actually go and dance at the club. And then there are those who go strictly to have sex. And I know those too. Okay? And then there are those who do a bit of both. There are girls who go home from the club broke. They don't have money because they won't fuck for it. And there's so much competition. There's so many dancers. Hundreds of dancers go through the club in a week. Hundreds. And they're transient. They go from club to club. And that's because there's not that much money for all those girls. There's so many girls. And there are more girls than crusty custies. Yes, so yes. Sometimes the strippers have to turn tricks. They have to have sex for more money. Because as strippers, they're not getting paid enough. They're not doing enough dances. They're just not getting paid enough. And they have to give money to the club as well. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, comment or not. It's all good. I just saw this discourse on a friend's page. He was asking about, you know, the rate of STDs amongst strippers. And, you know, whether or not strippers are having sex on the job. And there's so many women who were very angry. And I was like, you know, they obviously have not really been to strip clubs and don't know about stripping and strip clubs and strippers. But I've been there. Like I said, I was there for 6 years and I saw what the girls did. The whole strip club is around selling alcohol, bottles, and glasses and shots. And they are selling liquor, and it's the highest priced liquor of anywhere else in the city. It's in the strip club. You have to pay so much more, right? If you buy a bottle outside for $8, in the club it's like $38. It's crazy. They're greedy. But the guys are dumb enough to go in there. And some guys go in there and just buy drinks for girls and never pay for a dance. They're just trying to get the girls drunk to cop a feel. And, you know, girls have to put up with a lot of nasty shit. Guys filling them up, groping them. And sticking fingers in their orifices and stuff like that. So, you know, if you have a girlfriend who's a stripper, chances are she's having sex in the clubs. Chances are men are sticking their fingers in her pussy, in her ass, in her wherever. And because maybe she's not making enough money as a stripper and she's got to turn those tricks. She's got to do extras.